Today we are doing a build for the Lego City. It is a build we have done before, but this time we're going to do it right. So let's see what's up with today's video after the intro. Hello and welcome to Bricks and Toys. My name is Brandon. I am excited about today's video. If we go back in time to October, you guys will know the whole story about how the ladder that was above my Lego City, how I slipped, it fell, it crushed things. I made this little bit of a hint that the up house, which was bumped by the ladder, it fell, and it put pieces all over the Lego City. It was a huge pain in the catalyst to try to get the up house picked back out of the Lego City, to the point of I kind of was like, we are not doing the up house. It's gone. Because I was so mad trying to figure out, is this Sanctum Sanctorum? Is this Daily Bugle? Is this a Speed Champions car? No, it's another chunk of the up house. And because of that, I was just like, you know what? The up house is gone. But if you guys watch those videos, you guys will have seen the look on my face that was like, do I really want it gone? I was only $20 shy of getting the correct parts, like windows and proper roof plating and proper colored bricks. But I just didn't put the money into it. It fell 2 or 3 times, and on the last time with the ladder, I was so overwhelmed with the 10 Speed Champions cars, and like I said, the Bugle, the Sanctum, the police station, the boutique. I still have nightmares in my sleep of something falling and breaking one of those buildings again. That's how bad that accident was. Like I said, what made it worse was finding parts of this in the city. But you know what? I was out on my back porch the other day, actually a few weeks ago, and I was looking at a wind chime. And when I was looking at the wind chime, it all came back to me, and I told myself, I said, you know what? We're going to order that $20 worth of missing parts, and we're going to build the up house correct, and we're going to put it on a platform, and we're going to string it up like how a wind chime is strung up, and put it floating above the Lego City. So we're not going to have a base for this no more in the city. The base for this is gone. It's going to go into being another building. That will come after this. You guys will see. But this, we are going to put back in the Lego City, but this time it's going to go up, for lack of a better term, and be floating. So, in theory, this may not have even taken off from the Lego City. It could just be going over the Lego City from another city. So that's why I have decided to bring it back and not give it back its base. Instead, we're going to put it on a platform. We're going to drill some holes into that platform, and then we're going to string it up like a wind chime and put it just going right on by. So that's what we're going to do with the up house today. This is the big focus of today's build. But guys, I do have some really cool other things that I did want to talk about for the amusement park. You guys will already have seen it by now, but we got the trees, we got the sign, but I found out about something to add a little bit more to it. The amusement park is one constant revolving, what do we do next? Because it needs to be fun. It needs to be playful. Today, I just figured if we're going to do the playful up house, we should do something else playful with the amusement park. And I want to introduce a couple builds behind me that are small and playful for this purpose. The first thing I want to point out is this box. Now, this is set number 40347, 209 pieces. It is a Legoland exclusive. Now, this is the driving school that you see at Legoland. If you guys watch my Halloween video of where we went to Legoland, you guys will have seen footage of my kids doing the driving school. That's what this set is based off of. Let you guys get a little bit of a look at the back and look at the front. Legoland on the side. So what I want to do with this, I want to try to put a tiny little fenced off course with the cars in that course, in all of those plating and tiling and all of that. So that is one of the things I want to do. I don't know how many parts of this I'm going to use. The cars, obviously, are going to be used. I'm not sure about the signs and all of that. Those I just might put in a baggie, set it off to the side. But I really wanted those driving school cars to try to put a little track in so they can drive around with a fence. I thought that would be really dope. So hopefully this goes well in today's video. Then we have one more treat for you guys. I feel like Tim Cook, one more thing. And that's what we have in this bag. Now this bag is hard to explain because there's two types of these sets out there. One is worth a little bit more than the other. This is the one that's not worth that much. These are the VIP purchasable with your points amusement park fantasy rides. So let me bring you guys in. Now I believe that these are part of the 2023 lineup because the Toys R Us ones are from 2022 and some minifigures are different. We have the fantasy, we have the space, we have the dragon, I don't know what that's called, and we have the pirate. Now some of these are still available for purchase with your VIP points on the LEGO website. I did not want to use my points for such a trivial thing. I have looked up the value if you have these sets new. They are pretty much $25 a piece unless you have the pirate. The pirate one is a little bit more expensive. So we paid $90 for all of these sets. And we're going to try to work them into the amusement park. It is the other project that we have. So for the first project, we're going to go back and we're going to get into the up house and trying to string it up like a wind chime. So let's go ahead and let's go to a time lapse of me building this once again. But this time, like I said, I have all the correct parts. Everything's counted and it should go buttery smooth. So let's hope and let's see us back to see how I did this and show you what this rebrickable model from Brick Artisan should look like when you take the Disney 100 set, mix it in with some extra brick to make this model. So we'll see you back here soon. The up house is now 100% complete once again. You know, I really have to say there is just something different about it. That $20 worth of parts that I just, instead of going back and ordering them and just waiting, I just plowed through, patched it together. I don't know. It just, I had no respect for the up house. But now with having all the correct pieces, all the correct colors and everything, it's just so much better. So let's just start a little bit of a tour. I really wish I had a photo of what it looked like before, but you wouldn't really notice the differences unless you actually had the video of it. So we have a scene here on the front porch. This will be airborne in the Lego City. So we have Doug on the porch with Carl, and then we have the Boy Scout, I keep forgetting his name, hanging off for dear life. So that is the scene from the outside. Coming over this direction, we now have all of our window panes in, which is really nice. I added some greenery to kind of break up that gray plate. You will see these little wires hanging off the fishing line. That is part of the hanging system. I'm currently in the process of gluing it. Another little fun scene I used to include on this is there is a squirrel eating some leaves that is now going to be taken, well, up because it was left behind. Going on to the back of the house is pretty plain. Now let's swing it around and let's take a look from around this way. Just like that. One of the things I'm really happy about having the model correct is, one, this roof is all one color like it's supposed to be. And all these are now secured nice and tight. That was a huge problem on the original model that I did, is I didn't get all the correct parts to redo this structure. So let's go ahead, let's just take a little bit of a dive on the inside. So the roof just come off like that. And you can get a good look on the inside just a little bit. It's probably all blurred out. But you can see there is a couch and a TV, and somewhere in there is a bed, and all of the too many lights make things too dark scenario. I'm just over it at this point. And then the roof does come apart. Just like that. And now you can get a look at all the detail and all the correct colors and everything. This just looks really, really nice. And then you can lift this up and get a good look inside of the loo, which is probably shadowed out too by the shitty camera. So that is the Up House. Now let's get it hung up in the Lego City. So this will be attached with a hook that will suspend it just like that. So let's go ahead and let's hang it up. Okay, so we have the Up House mounted. It's currently getting adjusted, but it's floating at just the right angle of what I planned. If you watch the movie, the house does not necessarily float perfectly. I mean, it is held up by helium balloons, so you can't expect a perfect flight path, but there it is. And that's what it looks like now above the Lego City. Yeah, it's still moving quite a bit. It has to get settled in, and it'll adjust over time. But I really like this. I think this is really cool. And now it's just passing on by. And now it can't fall over and break the Lego City. It's built on a solid piece of plate. So this should be permanent. Come on, stop spinning, dude. The only thing I'm hoping is that it does not land in a backward-facing position. That would suck. Like that. Nope, it's coming back around. So with that one, everybody, I'm going to keep tinkering with this a little bit. But now let's go and build those amusement park attractions and start putting them into the Lego City. Okay, so that's it for our time lapse. Here is what we have. So we have, with the Legoland exclusive set that we're going to start off with first, we have a red buggy car and a blue buggy car. Blue is police, red is fire, if you guys cannot read. And these will be the cars that the kids drive right here, these two minifigs. for the traffic school. It looks like we do have a parent taking a picture, or maybe a worker, thus they have their driver's licenses, just like in Legoland. And then we have the instructor right here. It looks like we may have a little bit of a charging station, a little bit of a speed bump, a Legoland sign, and some oversized traffic cones, a traffic light, and a stop sign. So I could tell you, when we put this into the Lego City, I already have the project almost done. We will be using all 4 minifigures, probably each stoplight as a warning sign, and then we will be using these cars. I highly doubt we will be using this sign, those cones, this, the charging, or the speed bump. I just don't see a use for it. So that is that for the Legoland exclusive driving school set. Next up, we have the rides. We have the medieval fantasy ride, or whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool. It just comes with a basic minifig. Again, these are ones you can get with your VIP points, or you got them from Toys R Us the year before with that promotion or whatever it was. We don't have Toys R Us in America, it's only in Canada. So that's the Pirate Fantasy ride. Here is the, what is this, a Unicorn Fantasy ride? It's kind of weird because the kid is a cowboy, but yet it's a unicorn rocking chair? Okay, whatever. One of my favorite ones, though, will be the Space Fantasy. This one is super cool. Now, I cannot wait to see where I'm going to put these in the Lego City, and that's where we're going to go to actually next. In our next segment, I will be showing you where I ended up putting all of this in the Lego City. So I will see you on the flip side. Okay, so now it's time for me to show you where this stuff landed. And that's how the Up House landed. That's the way it's going to look. That's its final resting place. It's been about a day since I shot the last clip, and it kind of looked a little lopsided. It's still spinning. Well, that's how it settled in. I think that looks quite good. What also looks quite good is the way that the park is starting to fill out. I did put the space ride right on over here on this side of the park. I did not put the unicorn horse thingamajig, this one, in the park yet due to space. I just don't think I want the park cramped yet. Now let me show you what the other stuff looks like coming around. So here is the driving school. Really cool. I think that is really nice. Then we have the little pirate ride. And then right next to the noodle shop, we have the dragon ride. Really, really cool. Can you guys believe how much this park has filled out? Unbelievable. So that is another episode of Bricks and Toys. I'm telling you guys, this is getting to be very weird. I really hope you guys are enjoying this city build stuff. So far, the 2 first builds I've done of the city have been some of the best videos I have done this month. So thank you for watching those videos. Thank you for your comments. I love reading what you guys think about the train track while it was going in and how you guys like the builds. I think that is really cool. So thank you so much for commenting on those first 2 city build videos and watching them. So I really hope you enjoyed this build. This build was about fun. We put 4 new rides in the amusement park. That makes this look a lot more active. It makes me want to go there if I was a minifig. Other than that, I would really hope that More Lego has some really good discounted ticket prices, because it's not worth going into the park just for a ramen noodle shop, a roller coaster for adults, and one for the kids, and a Galaxy's Edge. Not to mention a haunted house. That would be kind of a raw deal if those ticket prices were like Disneyland prices. But now with these 4 new rides, I would say we're getting a lot closer to charging a good ticket price for these minifigs to come and visit the More Lego amusement park. I am really happy. I really hope that you guys like those little builds. Again, those are the VIP builds. You could get them at Toys R Us the year before if you had one in your area. Like I said, we don't have them no more. Canada still does. But I think that that was a really good call to put those rides in. The Up House, the other fun thing. Who would have thought that that would have ever had another chance? That is just amazing. I love looking at it, and I'm so happy when I come back into the Lego City, I see the Up House. That was a much needed pop of color that we were desperately missing. So I'm so happy that that's back, and now I really feel like we've fully recovered from the October 1st drop when we lost and broke everything. I really feel like we're now coming all the way around. But guys, again, we've done now 4 city-based builds. Are we done? No, we're not. We actually have more to come. We have a special Thanksgiving rebrickable model that we are doing. Then we're doing another rebrickable model the day after Thanksgiving. So we have more to go. And these are little things that's going to come and just make this city look alive. Not to mention, on Friday, I'm going to be at the Lego store. Hopefully before anybody else, so I can get that new Avengers Tower and do a review for you guys. I've been doing a lot of video research on the Avengers Tower. There is so much with that tower. I'm so excited to be able to bring a video to you guys. Let's just hope that everything goes right on Friday when I try to get it. So with that, I want to say there is a way to leave thank you donations now. There's a little link right below the video. Anything you guys give will go into a little box or an account to buy further Lego sets. And with that one, you guys are more than welcome to comment on what kind of builds you guys would like to see next on the channel, what kind of challenges you guys would like to see me face. If you guys want to see me try MOCs with the money, I'll be more than happy to take on the correct project. On that, leave your comments down below. Do you guys like the return of the Up House? What do you guys think about the amusement park rides? Do you guys like the fun changes we did with this fun video today? And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Now, I'm off to go shoot a Thanksgiving episode that you guys are not going to want to miss. It is insane. Thank you for watching.